Oh, alright, so here we are, Path of Titans, Iguanadon. I it I enjoy this. The graphics are great, the animals are good, except it scares the bejesus out of me. Even my own footsteps scare me. And you never know what's coming until it literally hits you, because 99% of the time I've been killed, they've come from behind. Even when I'm wandering down all of a sudden, boom! It's the lizards, the megalodons or something. I can't remember. They're really quite nasty creatures. They look like Komodos. Stripy Komodos. So there's a lot of racing, stopping, resting, racing, stopping, resting, racing, stopping, resting. With a bit of food and water. Little growth phase, little shot of map. Little red panic look. The other thing is I've noted, eat and drink whenever possible. And another time, I'm usually attacked. Because the berry bushes, if you're an herbivore, are 90% of the time in the open. Now, it is a sort of a multiplayer online world. I mean, there are 100 players theoretically. I haven't checked, but the server, each map will carry 100 players, or handle 100 players. And they often hang out in groups or in certain locations. I have yet to figure out I've sort of figured out the friend thing, except of course we well know I'm not very good at friend thingies. But there's no way, as you can see, I will be able to deal with staying alive, because it is basically a survival game. Moving around and typing. I mean, do they think I've got 4 hands? 1 for mouse, 1 for direction, and 2 for typing? Anyway, so, it's voice-based. I haven't sort of figured that out yet, except the other day I accidentally logged into Discord, into the Path of Titans server. Forgot I was there. And I'm just sort of sitting, puttering along, and I hear this voice coming out of nowhere. Of course, my immediate thought it was, one of my security cams has been hacked, because of where you hear about these things. Oh, quite funny. Until I realized that was because the guy said, "Oh, you're on the Discord server." Oh, God. But that would be the way to go, is, you have a group of friends, get together every once in a while online, and you use the Discord to talk, because there's absolutely no way you can type and live. I mean, my adrenaline is always running here. I'm always sort of like jumpy. And there are times when you're sort of walking, particularly if you're sort of jogging or trotting, which is, the fastest I get up to, as an iguanodon. And you hear your own footsteps, but you don't. But they're scary enough that I wonder if it's another pair coming up behind me. Like, lunch. Mind you, at juvenile, I'm getting to the big side, which is 1 plus, although a negative, because I can't hide as easily. Yeah, I see. I do a lot of stopping and looking around to just catch a glimpse of movement. Now, the downside is a lot of the herbivores are two-legged. Bartholdia, Lampathosaurus, Iguanadon, Struthiomimus, Camptosaurus. And so you see these sort of theropod-like shapes, and they're just another herbivore. I have run from like tiny little Camptosauruses because I can't figure out what they are from a distance. And that just me not learning fast, I think. Well, I suppose you die enough, you learn fast enough. So the basic growth stimulus thingy is running these quest things, which will, collect flowers, get to this location, which does move you across. I love it when they give you the go to the corpse cove and collect bones when you're an herbivore, and that's a hangout for a lot of carnivores. The other one is, I think, Spiny Lizard Cove or something. But often the routes you have to take will take you directly through dangerous territory. Although I think at the beginning, when you're sort of just a hatchling, they keep you on the edges of the map where there's less likely to be interaction. I mean, really big map and only 100 players at most. But I tell you get two carnivores coming at you, no chance. I mean, maybe if I was a Bartholdia, because they're huge. And what's that other one? Oh, the sort of giant chicken. Oh, dino something? Not Dinosuchus. Dinocharius? At any rate, they got big claws, and they get really big. That's, of course, if you survive, because there are 4 phases after you do your little hatchling thing, and each one consists of 5 sections, and each one means running around the map, gathering points, collecting flowers or lychees, or running from point A to point B. Yet water is a dangerous area because, of course, everybody has to go there to drink. So if you were a carnivore, you just go to a sort of a watering hole and just sit and wait. Mind you, that's the boring bit, the sitting and waiting type of thing. I've got a couple of carnivores, but I just don't like the idea of having to kill something. And so what they've done now is they've added in these sort of computer-generated live food items in the form of small animals and burrows, which are bloody fast. I mean, I don't know how, I'd starve. And there are some that where you can fish, and it's not as easy as it looks. So I tend to prefer herbivores. I don't have to kill anything. Not very good at that. And there's generally enough food around, although I think all the herbivores are now limited to berry bushes. So, of course, the idea is when I do this map thing, we're looking for where we're going, which is always a star. And blue triangles on a map are home caves where you can run. which home caves and waypoints where you can go and invite people to join you, they should be sort of like no-kill zones, because you have to go to these spots. And I mean, you come out of your the home cave, you could be attacked immediately. Another place, just carnivores, sit and wait. If there are a couple of you, you can chat, spend a fair bit of time waiting for some innocent herbivore desperate to get into a home cave to improve. See? Berry bushes out in the middle of nowhere. So of course the thing is, you do the little outside scan area. But I tell you, if I'm sitting in bushes, it'd be pretty hard to see me. Now I think the aisle changes things slightly in that when herbivores move, they leave a little sort of footprint trail, or quote unquote scent trail, which can be followed by a carnivore. Here they don't seem to have that. It seems to be mostly chance. Yeah, see here I'm doing a little quest for collecting flowers, which can give you a growth spurt. The location I'm going to is quite a distance, so I really can't lollygag on the way. Although we don't get to the next location before my allotted time limit, as set by YouTube for a newbie uploader, will have expired. But it does give you a sort of a taste of it. I'm not sure, it's just like slightly scary, I find. And I should just realize I'm going to get killed. I mean, that's just, carnivore or herbivore, you'll get killed by somebody. And if you're a carnivore and you get to like full adulthood with all the abilities, you're top of the heap. There's pretty much nothing that can stop you. So, I mean, you just go on a killing spree if you want. I think they're people called KOSs, kill on sight. They just kill on sight. Yeah, I think that was the biggest, or one of the biggest criticisms of Path of Titans is, at the moment, because of course it's all in development, when you get to a top adult, with all the abilities of herbivore or carnivore, you're pretty unstoppable, because there's no penalty for dying. So if you die now, you're sort of set back a number of points. Although you're not set back past a safe point, which are those sort of black lines on the yellow, or black spaces on the yellow line. That's a safe growth point. And there's been talk about full adults getting some sort of penalty if they're killed. Because of course now the sort of thrill is in the danger of getting to adulthood. Although I suspect that even as an adult, I'll still get my little adrenaline hit when I play this game. I'm not sure I like those adrenaline hits. And we're over.